So I really liked the comment when I read it this morning.
Yeah. What did you like about it?
Well, it was so, I don't know, insightful.
Yeah.
It gave the picture a whole new meaning.
Yeah. Go to the comment.
Okay, I'm going to click down. And here's the comment.
Yeah. Yeah.
At first, I saw these single quotation mark shapes as embryos. Then I saw them all in relationship to one another with a life of their own, but in a gathering, a community. The calm, smiling face of a woman at the lower right brought hope to my seeing the future life and deeper connections of these separated and independent and emerging life forms.
Oh, that's pretty
It's pretty deep, but
deep.
it's beautiful. And
Yeah.
I have to read the word slowly.
Yeah.
Really absorb everything that you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time to look at it carefully and pay attention to it.
Yeah.
I didn't put much thought into writing it, but
Really?
well, that's how my imagination works. If I think about it's like painting, you know how I paint, I just
Yeah.
do it very quickly. And if I'm making a comment like that, I'll just start writing, and something comes out that when I'm done, it looks like I've put a lot of thought into it. But it's just I'm letting something that's been inside of me for a long time just get expressed.
Yeah.
So it's kind of another way of being creative, rather than kind of letting things flow quickly rather than laboring over them and trying to figure out what do I want to say. And then something usually like that, I didn't even think of it before I wrote it. I never thought of it that way. But the process of writing it made me allowed that kind of thought process to be
Were you
expressed.
looking at the picture while you were writing it?
Yeah, I was. I guess if I were I was probably going back and forth, looking at it and then writing. And how do you do it when you make a comment, Catherine?
I go back and forth. I have it right above, and
Yeah.
I'll go up again and look at it, and think more about what's there.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so these were apostrophes at first, and they
Yeah.
were embryos, and they were life forms, independent and separate.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, and when I was painting, I was just had in mind to draw these apostrophe or comma shaped figures, or it's really just a kind of a blob and then a swirl up.
Yeah.
And you saw how I just repeated that in different ways, going in different directions.
I like doing that shape a lot.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, we'll do it on your blue painting.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And when I made a comment, I mentioned a lady in the bottom right corner.
Uh-huh.
I hope nobody misses that, because it's really one of those pictures, like people have said, oh, the Blessed Mother's in my piece of toast, and then they have.
Yeah. Then you can't eat that toast.
So this is a picture. It's really looks like Mona Lisa.
It is amazing, isn't it, how?
It is, and it came out. It wasn't a deliberate drawing, I know.
No, it wasn't at all.
And
I just blew on it, right? You saw that.
Is that what she did? You blew on it with a straw.
Yeah.
I like these little tendrils that come out and
Yeah.
they even have little trinkets on the end.
Uh-huh. And the little green swirl off to the right of her face is,
Yeah, I like
yeah,
those too.
yeah, they kind of add something to her
Yeah.
space there.
And the way she's smiling,
I know, isn't that amazing?
yeah, it looks a little bit like Mona Lisa.
Yeah. What did you say about your you wanted to make a comment, or you made a comment to make sure people didn't miss it?
Yeah, let's see what I said.
You didn't make a comment.
I didn't? I did.
Okay. I don't see it.
It's not, you probably didn't approve it yet.
I don't have to approve comments.
Oh, I wonder why it's not there. Hmm.
Yeah. And if you did post it, it would come up to the right where it says recent comments.
Right.
It would come up there.
You know something? I don't remember sending it.
Yeah.
I must have been interrupted.
Yeah. That's happened several times before, and I've kind of missed or feel like I've lost something important that you wrote.
Yeah.
And you said you could go back and make it up again, but that's hard to do. It might still be on, well, you're on the website. You're on where you would have,
Yeah, and it's not here. I'll try later. One time I got it back by going back.
yeah. Well, you can, yeah, keep going back. Go back again until you get to the post. There's the post. Now go down. Go down further. No,
No,
no. So go back again.
here's your post. I'll go back again.
That's the page. That's a page.
Oh,
Go back again from there. Are you going back, or are you just clicking on that?
I'm clicking on back.
Yeah, that's right. Keep going back as long as you can. Don't click on that to go back.
You're back though.
Yeah, you've got to always go back. If you click on something, you're going forward. So
Oh, I see.
now go scroll down. So you go through that whole process again. Go down further. So you're not going down far enough in that post to see what might be yours.
Oh. Well, it's a different thing now.
That's a different thing. Okay. So you've gone back beyond any of the what you might have done on that post. So we want to go forward now.
So we can just stay here.
All right.
Okay.
Well, I'm sorry that we lost that.
Well, I'll see if I can remember it. But I just mentioned that she looked like Mona Lisa, and the Statue of Liberty even had the spikes
Oh yeah, yeah,
in her hair. And I thought that would give people something more to look for.
yeah.
Because
Uh-huh.
when I first went down to look for the face, I couldn't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I found this little teeny tiny face right
I
here.
know. I remember you saying that.
And I couldn't see it. And then all of a sudden it popped out. There it
Did
was.
it pop out for you because I mentioned it, or because you finally saw it on your own?
Well, you mentioned it, and then I was looking for it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it took me a minute before I found it.
Yeah. And do you think other people would find it without my mentioning it? because I did mention it in my comment.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, that's what you thought was the value of my making a comment, is that it would help people to see at least my perspective about it, that they could begin to imagine something deeper than that or beyond that,
Yeah.
in addition to that.
It's really a significant thing. It's like, you know, the piece of toast.
What do you mean a piece of toast? I know we talked about that, but I forgot them.
On it.
What?
A piece of toast with a picture of the Blessed Mother on it.
Oh, yeah.
Accidentally shaped like that.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay.
You've heard those stories, haven't you? Where people find something like that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's been going on for centuries.
Yes.
Like the Shroud of Turin.
Yeah. What did you think about the small um, figures, these little doodads?
I didn't pay any attention to them.
Okay.
Or um, I haven't put any meaning into them.
Yeah.
Or I haven't reflected on the how they're influencing.
Yeah. Well, you were able to go right to the heart of the picture.
Uh-huh.
It's interesting how when you puffed on them right here, they turned this really light color and look really different than these over here.
Oh, yeah. Is that what that was?
I think so.
That was just a dark color like the other ones?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah, there are the two blue shapes in the middle are sort of similar.
Yeah, just noticing that.
And there are figures that aren't those quotation marks or commas. There are a lot of them that are. They almost look like snails. The one down on the bottom, the brown one.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And this one up here kind of made it a spiral.
yeah.
This one with the little face and everything.
Yeah. So seeing them as embryos, and like you said, you can begin to see at least an eye in an embryo at a very early stage. It's made me think about, in the name, becoming a face. That's what happens with an embryo. It kind of grows a face
Mm-hmm.
along with the other body.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the biggest part of the embryo, isn't it? Is that head.
Yeah. Yeah. First time I saw my pictures from of the embryo, I just said, "My God, I'm having a fish."
You mean it was a sort of a sonogram of
Yeah.
Mara or Lisa?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You're having a fish. You didn't expect that, did you?
I was just kidding. I knew.
I know.
That was my sense of humor.
Yeah. And it's your worst fear.